Hey everyone, welcome back to Joyful Inner with Ken, your space for emotional wellness, inner peace, and simple psychological wisdom that makes a big impact. Let me ask you, have you ever caught talking to yourself? Maybe you've said something like, "All right, let's get this work done," or "Why am I like this?" Some people might find that weird, but what if I told you it's actually a sign of strength? Today, I'm sharing 6 rare psychological strengths you probably have if you talk to yourself. Let's dive in. Talking to yourself might seem quirky, but there's strong evidence that it's good for your mental clarity, emotional control, and motivation. I've done it too, especially during stressful days. When I had multiple tasks running at once, I'd often catch myself saying things like, "Let's finalize this first," or "Check that email next." It wasn't random talk, it actually helped anchor my focus. And that's exactly what we're exploring today. Here are 6 strengths people often have when they talk to themselves. Number 1, you have strong self-awareness. Talking to yourself shows you're deeply in tune with your own thoughts. When you say things like, "Wait, I don't agree with that plan," or "I need to fix this detail," you're actually reviewing your mental process out loud. It's like a real-time audit of your own thinking. Self-awareness is more than noticing what you're doing, it's understanding why. Saying, "I'm feeling rushed today, maybe I'm overthinking this," shows you're reflecting, not just reacting. Einstein once said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." And often, when you speak your thoughts aloud, even if it's just to yourself, you understand them better. Number 2, you excel at problem solving. When you talk through chores, you're doing something similar to a solo brainstorming session. If you say, "If I do this first, then start with that, it'll be quicker," you're thinking through strategy in real time. Psychologists call this self-directed speech. It helps organize your logic and steps, especially for tasks that require a sequence. When I do any audit, I often say, "Check Google Analytics first, then review conversions." That habit makes me more efficient, and it can do the same for you, even when you're just sitting. Number 3, you stay focused amid distractions. We live in a noisy world, constant notifications, endless feeds, and chores we want to avoid. But talking yourself through a task like bring the kids from school acts like a verbal anchor. It brings your attention back to what matters in the moment. Newport, author of Deep Work, says that focus is a rare skill these days. While his advice is for knowledge workers, the same principle applies to your everyday tasks. Repeating your steps aloud keeps you dialed in. Your mind is less likely to wander or jump to your phone mid-task. Number 4, you're comfortable with your own company. Let's be real, talking to yourself can feel weird at first, but if you do it regularly, it means you're okay hanging out with your own thoughts. A lot of people avoid silence because being alone with their mind makes them anxious, but you're embracing it. That shows emotional stability. You don't need someone else to validate your thinking. You can sort things out for yourself. It doesn't mean you're antisocial. It means you're confident enough to be your own sounding board. People who can enjoy their own inner world often cope better with boredom and downtime. Number 5, you process stress in real time. Chores aren't always relaxing. The car might need a service. Let me get the groceries. Let me iron my shirts. Beer isn't in the fridge. Let me get one. I need to fix the door. I have to water the plants, and the list is endless. But when you say, okay, calm down, one thing at a time, you're talking yourself off the ledge. That kind of self-directed pep talk helps prevent overwhelm. By naming your emotion like, I'm irritated right now, but I can handle this, you're reducing the intensity of that stress. Research shows labeling emotions helps the brain regulate them better. So, this simple habit of speaking out loud becomes a way of self-soothing, and over time, it strengthens your resilience for life's bigger challenges. Number 6, you thrive on self-motivation. If you've ever said, just one more thing to go, or one more email to reply, or something similar, that simply means you don't wait for someone else to push you. You push yourself. Gary Vaynerchuk talks a lot about internal dialogue as a key to staying driven, and while he usually means in business, the same applies to everyday life. Those little pep talks, they build momentum, and the more you practice self-motivation during small tasks, the more it shows up in big areas too. Your voice becomes your coach, your motivator, and your support system. So, the next time someone catches you chatting with your plants or giving a little pep talk to yourself, smile and own it. Because that small habit is doing big things for your mental and emotional well-being. You're thoughtful, you're organized, you're emotionally intelligent, and you got a powerful tool, your own voice, helping you through life. Of course, like anything, self-talk is best in moderation. You don't want to spiral into worry or negativity, but if you're using your voice to guide, calm, and support yourself, there's nothing like it. If you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, share it with someone who talks to themselves, and don't forget to subscribe to Joyful Inner with Ken. We're here to grow your inner strength, one mindful moment at a time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next